I'm just back from having flown this lovely old Cherokee 6 most of the way across Canada. This was an amazing application of my fresh instrument rating. Episodes covering that and a bunch more are coming soon. Alright, so the G1000 from Real Sim Gear is going back on my desk. I've just been doing a bunch of stuff with Flight Sim 2020, which is pretty cool for VFR. They actually are now supporting this hardware in there, so that's pretty cool. But for now, I'm using X-Plane 11 for IFR stuff. It's just more deeply supported. So more IFR content coming as I get into glass and G1000 training, so that's good stuff. Anyway, my friend Blake, who bought the Cherokee 6, doesn't have his instrument rating yet, so he acted as safety pilot while I filed IFR for the 1,500 miles, basically halfway across Canada. It was awesome to be in the system and up above solid layers. We had a 6-pack panel with no GPS and a state-of-the-art autopilot from 1971 that we nicknamed Stevie Wonder. We got a ton of material to share. When we stopped in Winnipeg, I sent Blake for his first tailwheel lesson and of course a ride in the Extra 300. It's cool to see your plane sitting there parked beside it.
Yeah, I know, right? From the minivan to like the crotch rocket.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
That saves me doing a voiceover for
there
that.
You go. God damn, that was awesome.
It was fun to share the tailwheel love. I've also done a pile of training with Luke.
Whoa, I stalled it. Yeah, so I was pulling too much.
Yep.
Okay, so that's not gonna work, so you don't have the energy for it. Let's fix that. It was brutal. Funny, I was thinking so much about everything else that I didn't think about the stall. It tells you.
Oh yeah.
That was the same weekend our Flight Chops Experience winner Hannah got to fly.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
I know.
All right, Hannah, you ready?
Yes. Oh my god.
So that's all in post-production, but it got a little held up by the mission to fly Blake's airplane home. Meantime, I was inspired and pressured because this happened.
It is Steve from Flight Chops, and this guy creates some seriously impressive material.
That was actually a video that Mentor Pilot just released. If you don't know who Mentor Pilot is, he's a massive YouTube creator from Europe, and he actually named me as one of his favorite YouTube creators of 2020 in the aviation field.
So both those guys threw me a shout out. I've worked with each of them, including helping document this awesome adventure with Mikey.
There she goes. You're on its way.
Dude, I can't believe that worked.
So I wanted to shout out some content creators that I felt deserve more traction. And this one is the reason you clicked, so I'm not going to make you wait any longer.
Wake up, Mav, we're going fishing. We're going fishing, come on. So we decided to go for a quick fish. I was going to try to catch a pike for lunch tomorrow, but had the rod in the water for about 30 seconds. Pulled out this bad boy. 29-inch lake trout, and I was just going for pike, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Andrew's doing some amazing stuff with Setting North. He's a local friend, and we've been talking about working together for years, so by shouting him out, I'm both pressuring him to keep making content, and also publicly promising to finally get working with him. He's doing some amazing stuff right in my own backyard, and my dog Hoover is already good buddies with Maverick. I'm looking forward to getting those dogs together again. And Andrew plans to get instrument rated, so it'll be interesting to see how we can safely apply some IFR flying into the world he operates in. The next content creator I want to talk about played the Flight Chops intro on his show.
Well, so you gone and done it. Now you got to get this airplane back on the ground by yourself.
Ryan is the master of hosting aviation live streams.
So dope. I have like a million questions based on just watching that intro.
So do I.
He does a great job with his weekly show, Super Aero Live, but also creates a ton of awesome aviation content.
We're talking about pilot math. If you do the pilot math on this, so I got 4 boxes of cookies. Let's say 2 hours on the hobs. So 2 times 65 is 120, 130. Right? 130? Plus 16, $146 cookies.
The Thunderbirds are sneaking up on us. definitely got that in my mouth. Freedom dust.
And he also gets some great candid interactions with key flying community members.
Chicago has like a comedy scene, right?
Yeah, I should have done that.
Okay, so you were doing like straight acting?
I should have. Yeah, I should have done the Second City thing.
I'm not like trying.
These are great ideas. Where were you 20 years ago?
That's Elliot Seguin. He's another amazing aviation content creator that deserves more traction.
There's been a couple times in my career where I ran out of ideas.
Elliot Seguin has had some pretty amazing experiences.
You ran through your script and like this is the last one.
And I got to immerse myself in his world for a few days just after having completed my T6 checkout.
You want to warm up?
Yeah, sure.
Your airplane.
The T6 is one of those milestone airplanes you have to have in the book.
That's good. What? We're going straight up.
He publishes sort of deep dive, debrief episodes covering air racing, flight testing, and everything in between. Highly recommended and underrated channel. Another creator that I've worked with many times that I feel deserves a lot more views is Jason Miller from The Finer Points. He's one of the best CFIs online, and he's definitely in the must-watch category. I've been working remotely with him lately, including virtually flying into SimVenture. So this is some fun stuff that's in the pile of things I need to edit and publish.
Red and white 150, switch over monitor counter now, 118.5. Have a super awesome day. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, man. Good rock on that brake. Serious. Thank you very much.
Can you put me on the panel while you adjust it?
Everybody looking at good screen.
There you go, thanks.
Okay, 12305.
Everybody half an hour on the trail. Pick up by calling.
And several more episodes are coming from the Float Flying in Alaska series.
Alright, Lakewood Tower, it's Beaver 314 Hotel Alpha. Just taxiing past the hotel, ready to go for a west departure.
Flight Chops 314 Hotel Alpha, Lakewood Tower information, uniforms, current altimeter 3019, winds 2705, and I heard you get the special cargo on board by Evelyn.
Reggie Smiling.
Welcome to Alaska, Evelyn and Jill. Flight Chops 4 Hotel Alpha, west, cliff takeoff.
314 Hotel Alpha.
One more content creator that I want to mention is JP. He runs a channel called the Candourist and does a great job with all sorts of international aviation stuff. Currently he's flying around beautiful New Zealand. His videos definitely deserve more views, so check them out and share. So as Mentor Pilot and Mikey challenged me, I'm challenging everybody in this video to go ahead and give some love to some other aviation content creators. Ideally look for some of the ones that might be being overlooked by the algorithm. There's some awesome content out there and it's sometimes hard to get seen. So until next time, keep your flight chops sharp.